Alright, we are back with the advanced challenges. Sliver Strike Team, your opponent is still strong behind a wall of creatures with first strike. Find a way to defeat your opponent with your army of slivers. Yeah, slivers! I'm really happy with the way that they designed slivers in M14 because they don't look like worms anymore. They actually look like predators. Like, look at that thing. They're scary. So, slivers we have +0, +1. Slivers get +2, +0. Have haste. Slivers gaining first strike seems good. So that way they combat each other together. So that seems like the great call, because you don't want one of your slivers dying first and losing all the abilities. Double strike seems really solid as well. Double strike is better than first strike because double strike actually hits multiple things. So we could do that and give them all +1/+1. That sounds good to me. Awesome. Now the question is, what happens if he dies? Yeah, we'll attack with them all, see what happens. And we win. Let's see why we won. Because the 1 first strike damage kills the 1. That should have done enough damage to him to kill him. But, so there was 2 blocking here, 1 blocking here. So that's still 14 damage. Awesome. And then on top of that, it's 28 because of the double strike. Alright, go berserk. You're ready to take your opponent out, and you want to do it in style. Deal as much damage as you can this turn. So we just need to calculate as much damage as possible. He's going to tap 4 creatures. Is there something that I should have waited to play a mountain? Or played that? Enchanted creature can attack as though it had haste. Untap enchanted creature, activate this ability only during your turn and only once each turn. Landfall whenever land enters the battlefield. That's not what we want to do. I mean, that would pump him huge. So he normally costs, I mean, he costs free, doesn't he? Why does he cost 2? Costs 4, so less for each green creature you control. Never mind, we need to restart that, because I'm going to put out at least 2 more creatures. So, to generate and untap target creature, activate this ability only once each turn. So that will be useful. This will be useful. Let's tip any number of untapped creatures you control, other than with total power 10 or greater, gets +10/+10 to out of turn. I don't have any way to give him haste, do I? Oh, yeah, I do. Wow, there's so many cards in your hand, it's kind of ridiculous. How many cards? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well, you definitely cheated last turn. So, No one of 2 creatures can attack you each combat. Okay. I mean, he's gonna be huge. And still energy gives him haste. Quirion Dryad lets me untap him. And I can play the Kalani Hydra. So let's tap him. Let's tap him. Let's continue to combat. Let's return a forest. Untap him. Yeah, he's gonna tap all my creatures down, isn't he? We just need to figure out how we're gonna do this. I think that's the right play. Is we force him to decide what creatures he's tapping. This is the one I would like to see untapped and have haste. The Druid out there. And my Kalani Hydra out there. So let's see. I'll respond and tap that and that. Now we'll respond with this again to tap that and that. Then I will untap him, and I will return my forest to untap my 25/25. Then we will tap. Oh. Yep, that's what we're gonna do. Cool. So that's exactly what we need to do to get as much damage as possible. Moss Bridge, Quirion Ranger, Instill Energy, and Kalani Hydra. We continue the turn. He's going to tap out the same ones he did before. Oh, we can do even more damage. Oh man, the damages. The damages that are going to come down in this phase is going to be ridiculous. Freaking ridiculous. Still energy. Quirion Ranger. Kalani Hydra. Let's continue the turn. Respond. Tap. Boom. Make the 25/25. Respond. I can't tap him. I can tap other than him. Yeah, that's fine. Respond. Tap. Boom. Boom. Respond. Tap. Boom. Boom. Respond. Tap. Respond. Tap. Untap him. Draw that. Untap enchanted creature. Berserk. Because why not? Because we're going to be a big old show off and do that much damage this turn. 215. 215. Wow. Okay, near death. Use your opponent's onslaught to steal victory from the jaws of defeat. So let's see what we got. Let's pause for a second. Players can't cast spells during combat. +1. Target creature attacks this turn if able. Target creature gets +1/+0 until end of turn. Okay. If enchanted creature is white, it has lifelink. So he is a 3/3 lifelink. He is also a 6/6 lifelink and can be pumped. And you're a 9/9 that does not have trample. So you're going to get thrown there. You're going to get thrown there. You're going to get thrown there. Oh. I don't know if I want you to attack. I might just not want you to attack with him. He's going to be a 10/10 trampler. At the beginning of your upkeep, if you have exactly 1 life, you win the game. So I need to figure it out. It's got a 4/4 on each attacking creature. 4/4, 3/3, 5/3, 10/10 trampler. I'm going to gain a total of 9 life. So I just have to gain enough life to survive this. So I'm just going to have to pump one of these lifelinkers to the point that I'll have to pump this lifelinker to all of this. Unless he doesn't attack and then I kill him next turn, right? Or force the 9/9 to attack. He's got to attack with this guy, though. I could force 2 creatures to attack. Then he's just going to swing with everybody. I don't know if he's going to attack or not, so let's see if that happens first. Okay. So that's a 10. That has trample now. So this guy's got lifelink, so it doesn't matter. He's going to prevent 5 of that damage. This guy's going to go here, so I'm going to take 3, 7 total. And I'm going to gain. I'm going to take 7 total, and I'm going to gain 9. So I'm going to gain 2 total off this. I'm going to go up to 4. So if I choose not to do this guy, we withdraw him. I take a total of 4 on top of 8, 9, 10, 11. So I take 11 and I gain 9. So that nets me at a 2-point loss. So if I need to take 10, or I need to gain 10. So I need to gain 10, which negates him, and then I take 5? No. I gain 10, need to think this through. So if I pump him once, I gain 10. I'm taking 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, because this guy doesn't trip. And then I gain 10, and I lose 1 life. Okay, block this wing stop timer. I pump him once. Use the mana tapping button to cycle through the mana. Okay, it doesn't matter. So we take 10. Failed, really? How? Show this to me. Does this have first strike or something? I have lifelink off of the Angel. Angel was 6. 7. So I gained 7. And then I had 3 off this guy for having lifelink. So I gained 10. I took 4. I took 11. Right? Let me think about that again. I mean, I can pump it 2 more times and gain enough damage or enough life, but it doesn't make sense to me. Because it's not like it... Because this guy has lifelink. This guy has lifelink, so I gain 9, 10 here. I take 3, 4, I take 4, 8, 9, 10, 11. He doesn't trample. I don't understand that. Right? Am I missing something? Oh. His creatures have trample. I am missing something. So then... I activate that 3 times. Okay. 8, 9. And then that'll keep us at 1. Pass the turn. We win on the upkeep. Yay. Stupid enchantment giving trample. Okay, I didn't read the challenge, but it's okay. It'll pop up here. We can read it. Get a grip. Between a squad of giants and pesky pacifisms, your opponent is making your life difficult. Find a way to win this turn. Day of Judgment. Proc red. So I stave off that, giving it protection from the color of my choice, which is white. Enchantment goes away. Pyroclasm. He has proc red, and we swing for 3. What is this? It's tapped. Rod of Ruin. Ah. Sweet. And finally, Sliver Infiltration. Can you sneak past your overwhelming force and assassinate your opponent? You must win by the end of your turn. I mean, slivers are going to be all the challenges. I figured that was going to be the big thing for the challenges with slivers, but... sack a creature, put a charge counter on it, draw a card equal to the charge counters on it. There's 2 charge counters on it. And put a creature card for the battlefield from your hand onto the battlefield. So that can't be blocked. I mean, we can poison people to death with slivers. Is that the goal that we're trying to do? Changeling, exile target creature. Its controller puts a 1/1 shapeshifter creature with Changeling onto the battlefield. And each sliver card in each player's hand has sliver cycling. What is sliver cycling? Search your library for a sliver? Like, see, these are the old slivers. They look like worms. Let's see what slivers... Oh, I didn't want to do that. I wanted to sliver cycle it. I wanted to see what slivers we have in the deck that are worth bringing out that I would sliver cycle. Okay, let's do sliver cycling. So we have Sliver Legion. All slivers on the battlefield get +1 for each sliver on the battlefield. Changeling Titan. Champion a creature. Ooh, champion a creature. I haven't seen champion a creature in forever. Changeling. All slivers get +2/+0. Slivers have haste. Sack this permanent. Target sliver creature gets +2/+2 until end of turn. More poison. All slivers. Okay. I mean, can I do 14 damage with my slivers becoming unblockable? That's the question. I could probably poison him to death if I could get enough slivers. Let's do that guy. We'll see what happens. Sliver. Sliver. Slivers. All slivers have snack. Target creature gets +2. Target sliver creature gets +2/+2. Okay. Brainstorm, see what we've got at the top of the deck. So we put that. Oh, nope. Unchoose that card. Let's put. I guess it doesn't matter. That and that. Convert. Land for turn. So there is a land. Draw some cards. So we knew what the two were. I want to see if poison, but they're not unblockable. So that's a big old problem. So I don't think we want a sliver cycle. I think we want to start our turn and draw a card for each creature charge counter on culling dice. Let's draw 2. Protein Hulk, search your library for a number of creature cards with converted mana cost 6 or less and put them onto the battlefield and shuffle your library. And Blightsteel, Infect. We can give him haste if he's sick, but we can't. Dies when he dies when he dies. So, knowing what's on the top of our library greatly affects what we can do. Go Brainstorm. It dies. Ew. Let's put that and... I don't see why that would help us. Okay. Put those on there. And then we... Oh, yeah, we can do this. Second creature. Let's get... So we get him. And... Is that it? That was up to... no. We get this. Ornithopters, Memnites, or Virulent Slivers. Okay. Ornithopter. 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 And Ornithopter. And Midnight. That's ridiculous. Is there something that says, like, whenever a creature... There's the battlefield. You do stupid stuff? Because that'd be cool. Devour? I mean, he's big and scary. But we don't have haste with the slivers, so it doesn't matter. I'm just trying to see how much damage we could get in there. We could get in enough. If we could get the friggin' one sliver out. But I don't know if we can do that. If I could give something changeling, let's brainstorm. We can do this cheaper. Put him back. Put him back. We can do that. Put a Protein Hulk out. We can sack a creature. Choose him. And then we choose all of the zero cost things. As soon as they're all done. That's what we need to do. That was a little bit more challenging, at least. Boom. Really? Why can't I choose that creature? See, because that was... They all entered the battlefield at the same time. They're all there. Dumb. I don't think that works that way, but we'll trust you, Magic. You know. Brainstorm. Indestructible trample effect. Let's grab the Protein Hulk. Oh, nope. We don't want to put him back. We'll put these two back again. So we have 5 mana. Play the Protein Hulk. Protein Hulk lets us search for whatever we want. We need ways to make him bigger. That's what we need. +2/+0 and gains all creature types. So if we did that, we could grab this sliver here and make that a 7/8. All sliver creatures get +1/+1 for each other sliver on the battlefield, so it would only be gain. It would be a 6, 7, 8 because of the +2, 9 because of the blades. We could slivers, but they're not unblockable. Enters the battlefield, search your library for an aura card that could enchant it. If aura touched mate is still on the battlefield, put that aura card on the battlefield, otherwise reveal it and put it into your hand. That's not... Do we have any auras at all, actually? There's a battlefield for each creature he or she controls. They would lose 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 life. That's what we want to do. That's got it. Okay. So we brainstorm. Put these two back. We confirm that. We play the 4. We play the Protein Hulk. Confirm. We sack a creature. And we grab... Loses 6, goes to 8. We sliver cycle this guy. What's our... Yes, that's what we want to do. Make sure that we leave these two open so that we can cast Blades of the Visfel. Where's Blades at? Blades of the Visfel. Becomes an 8 unblockable. Attack. That's 8. Awesome. Super Sleuth. Because apparently we beat all of the challenges. That's kind of disappointing. I'm kind of upset with that. Because the last ones were so much better. But let me know what you guys thought. And if you like the video, leave a like, subscribe, comment, let me know what's going on. And I will see you guys later.